Hello children, MDS Mysuru presents e-learning class. Dear children, in 8th second language English, in the previous class we had seen about the lesson The Swan and the Princess. Today we shall go to the next part of the lesson. Before going to the lesson, let us remember the previous lesson. We saw there, what happened? Do you remember? Yeah. In the previous lesson, Devdutt had shot a swan with an arrow. When it fell near Siddhartha, Siddhartha saved it, and there was a controversy. Both were claiming that the swan is theirs, and they both come to the king for justice. And I had given you a homework. The first question was, the swan and the princess is a dash. Have you answered it? If you have answered, please open your homework book and see the answer. There are 4 answers. The Swan and the Princess is a story, B, a novel, C, lyric, D, a folk play. And I had told you in the beginning of the lesson that this lesson is in the form of a folk play, and the answer is D, a folk play. The second question was, Devdutt shot the swan with an dash. Yeah, he shot the swan with an arrow. With an arrow. The correct answer is arrow. And the third question, Devdutt made complaint against dash. Whom did he complain? He went to the king and complained against Prince Siddhartha. He complained against Siddhartha. And the fourth question is something new for you. See, there is a statement given. The statement is, Sir, the prince will not give my swan. I want justice from you. And based on this statement, there are 3 questions. A, who is the I? He says, Sir, I want justice. I. Actually here who wanted justice? Who came for justice? I means Devdutt. Who is the I? I is Devdutt. B, who is the Sir? Now Devdutt is addressing to whom? Sir, he says there. Yeah, Sir means the king. The king is Sir. C, who did not give his swan? You know it already. Who did not give? Who? Prince Siddhartha did not give his swan. I hope you have, all of you have answered these questions. Now children, please take your textbook and let us go further into the lesson. Page number 77. There we had stopped. The king was telling, what do you say, Siddhartha? Why do you say that the swan is yours? The king is asking. Now Siddhartha says, his answer, Siddhartha says, Your Majesty, Devdutt shot the swan, but I saved its life. Devdutt shot the swan, I saved its life. That is why it's mine. ನೀವು ಒಪ್ತೀರಾ? ಸ್ವಾನ್ಗೆ ಹೊಡೆದವನು ಯಾರು? ದೇವದತ್ತ. ಅವನಿಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅವನು ಹೊಡೆದ, ಬೀಳಿಸ್ದ. ಆದರೆ ಸಿದ್ಧಾರ್ಥ ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅದನ್ನ ಬದುಕಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ಇದು ನಂದು. ದೇವದತ್ತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ನಾನು ಹೊಡೆದಿದ್ದು ನಂದು. ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಮುಂದೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. Minister, ಹಿಯರ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ನೋಡಿ ಕೇಳಿ ಕೇಳಿ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಮೊದಲೇ ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಹಿಂದಿನ ಪಾಠದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂತ, ಸಿದ್ಧಾರ್ಥ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಹುಡುಗ, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಅವನ ಜೊತೆ ಜಗಳ ಆಡಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಆವಾಗ ಕಿಂಗ್, ಲಿಸನ್ ಸಿದ್ಧಾರ್ಥ, ಎ ಕ್ಷತ್ರಿಯ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಗಿವ್ ಅಪ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹೀ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಶಾಟ್. ಡು ಯು ಅಗ್ರಿ ವಿತ್ ಮೀ? ನೋಡಿ, ರಾಜ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ಕ್ಷತ್ರಿಯ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಮಾಜ ಪಾಠ ನೆನಪಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತದಾ? ವೇದಗಳ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ನೋಡ್ತೀರಿ ನೀವಲ್ಲಿ? ಜನರನ್ನು ಅವರವರು ಮಾಡುವ ಕೆಲಸದ ಮೇಲೆ 4 ಗುಂಪುಗಳನ್ನಾಗಿ ವಿಂಗಡಿಸಿದರು, ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದಿಯರ್ ವರ್ಕ್. ಆವಾಗ ಜಾತಿ ಪದ್ಧತಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಣ, ಕ್ಷತ್ರಿಯ, ವೈಶ್ಯ, ಶೂದ್ರ, ದೇರ್ ವರ್ 4 ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಸ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಕ್ಷತ್ರಿಯ. ಜನರ ರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅವರ ಕೆಲಸ, ದೇಶವನ್ನು ರಕ್ಷಿಸುವುದು ಅವರ ಕೆಲಸ, ರಾಜ್ಯವನ್ನು ಆಳುವುದು ಅವರ ಕೆಲಸ. ಸೊ ಕ್ಷತ್ರಿಯ ಧರ್ಮ ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ? ಎ ಕ್ಷತ್ರಿಯ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಗಿವ್ ಅಪ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹೀ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಶಾಟ್. ಸಿದ್ಧಾರ್ಥ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಉತ್ತರ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಸಿದ್ಧಾರ್ಥ ಸೇಸ್, ಎಸ್ ಐ ಡೂ ಸರ್, ಬಟ್ ಎ ಕ್ಷತ್ರಿಯ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಗಿವ್ ಅಪ್ ಎ ಸಪ್ಲಿಯೆಂಟ್. ರಾಜ ಕ್ಷತ್ರಿಯ ಧರ್ಮದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸಿದ್ಧಾರ್ಥನಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಸಿದ್ಧಾರ್ಥ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ? ಹೌದು ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ನೀವು ಹೇಳೋದು ಸರಿ, ಆದರೆ ಸಿದ್ಧಾರ್ಥ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಕಾಂಟ್ ಗಿವ್ ಅಪ್ ಎ ಸಪ್ಲಿಯೆಂಟ್. ನೋಡಿ, ಸಪ್ಲಿಯೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಏನು? ಸಪ್ಲಿಯೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಎ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಸೀಕಿಂಗ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಹಂಬ್ಲಿ. ವಿನಯಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಒಬ್ಬರನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಅದನ್ನು ನೆರವೇರಿಸುವುದು ಕ್ಷತ್ರಿಯ ಧರ್ಮ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಸ್ವಾನ್ ಸಿದ್ಧಾರ್ಥನ ಪಕ್ಕಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಅವನ ಕಾಲತ್ರ ಬಿದ್ದಿದೆ, ಅದು ಪ್ರಾಣ ಭಿಕ್ಷೆಯನ್ನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಕಾಪಾಡಿದವನು ಸಿದ್ಧಾರ್ಥ. ಅವರನ್ನು ಕಾಪಾಡುವುದು ಸಹ ಕ್ಷತ್ರಿಯ ಧರ್ಮ. ರಾಜನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಸರಿ, ಸಿದ್ಧಾರ್ಥ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಸರಿ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಈಗ ದೇವದತ್ತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಸರಿ, ಸಿದ್ಧಾರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಸರಿ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಸ್ವಾನ್ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಸೇರಬೇಕು? ನೋಡಿ, ಪುನಃ ಮುಂದುವರಿಸ್ತಾನೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಸ್ವಾನ್ ಕೇಮ್ ಟು ಮೀ ಫಾರ್ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಷನ್. ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ರಕ್ಷಣೆಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಐ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಗಿವ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಪ್. ಸ್ವಾನ್ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ರಕ್ಷಣೆಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ನಾನು ಕ್ಷತ್ರಿಯನಾದ್ದರಿಂದ ನಾನು ಬಿಟ್ಕೊಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆವಾಗ ದೇವದತ್ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ, ಯೋರ್ ಹೈನೆಸ್, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಂಜಸ್ಟಿಸ್. ಇಂಜಸ್ಟಿಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? ಅನ್ಯಾಯ ಇದು. ಐ ಶಾಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಾನ್, ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೈನ್. ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದಲ್ವಾ, ಕ್ಷತ್ರಿಯ ಧರ್ಮದ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಸ್ವಾನನ್ನು ಹೊಡೆದವನು ದೇವದತ್ತ, ಅವನಿಗೆ ಸೇರಬೇಕು. ಕ್ಷತ್ರಿಯ ಧರ್ಮದ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಅದನ್ನ ರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡಿದವನು ಸಿದ್ಧಾರ್ಥ, ಅವನಿಗೆ ಸೇರಬೇಕು. ನೋಡಿ, ಕಿಂಗ್, ಆಗ ರಾಜ, ವೆಲ್ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಪಝಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್. ನನಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನೀನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಸರಿ, ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಸೇರಬೇಕು ಈ ಸ್ವಾನ್? ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಂಜ್ ಕೇಸ್. ನೋಡಿ, ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಂಜ್, ವಿಚಿತ್ರವಾದ ಕೇಸ್ ಇದೊಂದು. ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ಹೌ ಟು ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಇಟ್. ಇದನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ನಿರ್ಣಯಿಸಬೇಕಂತ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆವಾಗ ರಾಜ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ? ತನ್ನ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳ ಸಹಾಯವನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಸಿ ಟು ದ ಚೀಫ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಹಿ ಸೇಸ್, ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮೀ? ಚೀಫ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಯುವರ್ ಹೈನೆಸ್, ಶ್ಯೂರ್ಲಿ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟ್ರೈ. ನೌ ದ ಚೀಫ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ addressing to the both Prince Siddhartha and Prince Devdutt, please listen to me. Prince Devdutt says that the swan is his because he had shot it. It's very clear. Devdutt says the swan is mine because I shot it. Okay. And Prince Siddhartha says that it is because he saved its life. So it is his. Am I right? Devdutt shot it and he says it is his. Siddhartha saved it and says it's his. Okay. Now Siddhartha and Devdutt both say, you are right. You are right. The chief minister, good. Now Prince Siddhartha, please put the swan on this stool. Chief minister tells Siddhartha, because the swan, Siddhartha was holding the swan in his hands. He says, please keep the swan on the stool, on this stool. And you see, Siddhartha puts the swan on the stool and goes back to his place. The swan is frightened. ಭಯಪಡ್ತಿದೆ, ಭಯಭೀತವಾಗಿದೆ, ಅದು ಹೆದರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆ, ಮುದುರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೂತಿದೆ. And keeps looking at Siddhartha. Chief minister says, Prince Devdutt, please come forward and ask the swan to come to you. Now the swan is there in front of them on his stool, and he says, come, Devdutt, and ask the swan to come to you. Devdutt coming forward, come to me, O swan, come, come, come. The swan trembles and cries with fear. The swan trembles. Trembles ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಗಡಗಡ ಅಂತ ನಡುಗುತ್ತೆ ಭಯದಿಂದ. And cries with fear. ಭಯದಿಂದ ಕೂಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆದರೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ. Now it is the turn of Siddhartha. Siddhartha going near the swan, he says, see, politely, dear swan, don't be afraid. I have come to you. Come and sit on my arms. Come and sit on my arms. And the swan at once, ommele, flies onto Siddhartha's arm. The swan which was kept on the stool flies, comes and sits on Siddhartha's arm. The chief minister to the king, looking at the king, he says, Your Highness, see that? Your Highness, Mahaprabhugale, the swan has decided the case. The swan has decided the case. King says, it has indeed, and we accept the decision. The swan belongs to Prince Siddhartha. And you know, it has decided, since the swan itself selected whom he should go. It went to Siddhartha, and naturally the swan belongs to Siddhartha. And all in the court they say, long live Prince Siddhartha. Long live Prince Siddhartha. See, in this lesson we saw the quality of mercy. How Siddhartha saved the wounded swan, and with gratefulness the swan went back to him. This is the lesson. Dear children, now there are few questions on the screen, and in the previous class I had given the notes for 2 questions. Now the remaining ones are here. See, question number 3, 4, 6, 7. 1, 2 and 5 I have given to you already. 3, 4, 6, 7. You have to note it down. Later on you note it down in your notes book. See, the third question is, how did the bird react to Devdutt's call? Just now I told you, when Devdutt called the bird, how did it react? So when Devdutt called the swan, it trembled with fear. And we see next question, what did Siddhartha say to the swan, and what did the swan do? What did the bird do? Siddhartha went near the bird and said what? Don't be afraid. I have come to you. Come and sit on my arms. The swan at once flew onto Siddhartha's arms. It was not afraid of Siddhartha, so it came back and sat on his arms. And the sixth question, how did each of them defend their actions? I told you just now, See, according to Kshatriya Dharma, both were right. Both were right. And both were claiming that the bird is theirs. See that? The question says, how did they defend? Both are defending. Devata said that the king shot the bird with an arrow, so it belongs to him. But Siddhartha defends, saying that the swan must belong to him because he had saved its life. The seventh question is, how did the chief minister resolve the dispute at the end? Even the king could not settle the problem. He was confused whether to give it to Siddhartha or give it to Devdutt. So finally, the king asked the chief minister to solve the dispute. Dispute andre a samasya. So finally what happened? The chief minister does a very good idea, and what he says? The chief minister asked Siddhartha to keep the swan on a table. Then he asked Devdutt to call the swan to come to him. When he called, the swan did not come. But when Siddhartha called it politely, the swan at once flew onto Siddhartha's arms. And the chief minister said that the swan has decided the case, and the king and the men in the court accepted the decision that the swan must belongs to Siddhartha. So it is very clear. You slowly read the questions, understand the questions, then try to understand the answer. So surely you will come to know. Children, now this is the end part of the lesson. Now before concluding the lesson, today let us go to little vocabulary. In this lesson you have got vocabulary. So today I am going to take up very interesting things, very simple. You might have heard in your previous classes, but if you have heard earlier, it is well and good. If not, listen carefully. On your screen, you see something different, 3 boxes you see there. The first box says a root word. In second box, a prefix. And third box, a suffix. Have you heard these things earlier in English, in vocabulary or anywhere? If you heard, good. Otherwise, please listen to me, try to understand. I shall tell you slowly and clearly. It is very easy. See, first one, a root word. What is a root word? Usually, when a word is altered. See, in English we have main words. They are also called as root words. When we add something before the word or something after the word, its meaning changes. Its meaning changes. So, the main word atava the word which we are going to use it is known as the root word. So, when we add before the root word, it is called as a prefix. See, I will separate it, prefix, prefix. When you add something after the root word, that is called suffix, S-U-F, again F-I-X, fix, suffix. Now, in the next see here, the root word is known as affix. Affix andre serisu. Here there is the un plus accept plus able. Ikkade nodi unacceptable. There, which is the root word? Main word, root word? Accept. Yes, accept is the root word. See, I have added un in front of that root word, un. So that is, what is it is called? When you add something before the root word, it is called prefix. What it is called as? Prefix. See on your, so un is prefix. Now, I am going to add something after the root word, that is able. able. What it is called as? Suffix. So, when you add something before a root word, that is prefix. When you add after the word, is called as a suffix. Now, my dear children, there are some prefix examples I will give you. You see, there are many prefixes. Usually prefixes are adjectives, and when you add prefix to an adjective, it becomes negative. It becomes negative. See, in the first column you see some of the common prefixes are anti, de, dis, am, en, for, in, im, inter, mid, miss and non. The next column gives the meaning and the last column is the example. I will take you the easiest one, the third one you see there, dis, connect, disconnect. Connect, disconnect, the third one. You go to the last line. See, non, sense. Sense is the root word and we have added non as the prefix. So, when you add non to sense, it becomes nonsense, non-vegetarian, non-exist. See, exist, non-exist. See, all these are some of the example for prefixes. And if you go and see in open your textbook, in vocabulary 1, you find plenty of prefixes. So, you will get the answer there. Next, we will go to suffixes. See, just like suffixes, prefixes, I am sorry, prefixes, suffix here for the root word we add after. See, in prefix you have got many, but suffix you have got few. See, there are age. Age is the suffix. Rack. I said, very clearly understand, I said usually we add prefix to adjectives, but suffixes are and they become negative. But here by adding suffix, sorry, I'll clear that doubt there. Usually we add prefixes to adjectives. Suffixes are added only to the nouns and verbs. Nouns and verbs. But there they become negative, but not necessarily here. In suffixes do not become negative. See, rack is the root word, age is the suffix. So, it becomes rackage. Ants, see, importance. Importance. See, ant again, assistant, assistant. Ant is the suffix, assist is the, what assistant they know? Assist is the verb. See, like that I got all the examples. And when you work on more and more, and you have in your textbook page number 80, you have got vocabulary 1 and 2, there you have to do that and you will get more and more practice. Now, before ending, we shall once again recall what is suffix and what is prefix. So, prefix. What is a prefix? A prefix is a word part added to the beginning of a word that changes the word's meaning. For example, auto, bio, micro, pre. These are all prefixes. Autograph, biography, micro, what is that? Micro teaching. So, like that, these are some of the examples. Suffix. What is a suffix? Suffix is a word part added to the end of a word that changes the word's meaning. See, example, meant, ism, full, os. Meant, fulfillment. Popular, popularism. Useful, useful. These are some of the examples. Now homework. Homework is in your textbook, page number 80. Open page number 80. There V1, that is vocabulary 1, and V2, vocabulary 2. You have to fill these blanks and write in your notes. Dear children, until we meet in the next class, have a nice time, read properly, study well, and wish you all the best. Until we meet next, goodbye.